Welcome, everyone. It is Wednesday and August something. I can't quite remember what the date is right now, but this is the area for our clearing and protection work. And so what is going to happen here is that this is going to end up being some form of a proxy or a space in which our protection and clearing needs might visually and auditorily from my words then be able to be worked on in your own mind while you're watching and thinking about whatever it is that you need protection for or clearing about. And so that there's going to be items that come here, and then there will be an internal meditative experience for you to ask for help with what you need most. So thank you for being here. This being right here, female body being, but it's going to represent each person who is here. There's people in Zoom right now, as well as people who are watching. So this is the center. So you could imagine that this is representative of you as well, and me. So there's 3 different plants, some white sage, some red cedar, and some palo santo, as well as a flame. A flame creating the circle of light. And what wanted to come out with, I'm a raven person, so I really love the sparkly. And so instead of a circle though, it wanted to come out as a triangle. So we could look at this as maybe the 3 areas of our life. There's our home life, our private life, maybe our work life, and maybe our connecting with others life, right? And they're all balancing. Maybe your 3 things are different, but it's a stable shape, this triangle. And so we will begin with some clearing smoke. So you might tune into what in your life needs to be cleared, needs some attention. You could begin to tune into that now, kind of honing in, and you might feel it in your body or what feels like your mind as thoughts. You can begin to imagine that you're offering that part of you or those parts, the smoke of these cleansing plants. Power of water. We could ask that any clearing and protection that we ask for ourselves, we also ask for water. As well as the dissolving power, the cleaning power of water. Water can break down a mountain over time. And so maybe there's something that you might offer to water, as well as bringing water into your space of need for protection and clearing. The next ally that's going to be coming forth is black tourmaline, creating sacred space Now, this is not necessarily a hard boundary. This might be, you might consider this a filtering system, right? So maybe that there's external parts of life and there's internal parts of life, and that this is more of a filtering system, much like how we would filter water. The beauty of black tourmaline, the clearing and the cleansing power of it. And one right in the center as well. So now there's some animals that want to be present for you. And these are ones that just came. So this one's porcupine. The defense capabilities of porcupine are definitely known. And so maybe there's an energy of porcupine that sweet beings, but you know, if you get them upset, they let you know. And also here is spider. Spider, also a powerful being. Can suck the life out of what it needs to suck the life out of for their own nourishment. It's eating, but it also weaves the web of all life. The other one is owl, great hunter, able to see in the dark. Spider in. So maybe there's energies of these three animals that might want to assist you. There are two more animal energies that want to come forth. Here is the antlered beings and turtle. Sometimes we need to be in our shell. And so there might be some of that type of protection that might be helpful to you at this time. There are some things that can be warded off with an external protection like an antler. And sometimes it's best just to retreat into a protective shell. Okay, so specific needs for protection and clearing right now. Rose quartz heart. So maybe there's some need around heart issues, love, sadness, disappointment. Also, beautiful smoky quartz in the shape of a point. So this is good for directing energy in a certain way of protection and dispelling, moving things out. Also a sharp pointed clear quartz, very good at amplifying energy, clarifying energy, and also the movement, sending it out. I'm going to put this here. So the cycle of energy of what needs to be inside, meaning what you want to keep, what is helpful, what is meaningful to you, what is nourishing to you. And then other energies that are not yours, because there's a lot of empathing going on right now because there's so much stress and trauma, as well as what is yours, but it's just not helpful, at least not now. And so then these things can move off, go back to the earth. Also, the energy of mirror. Sometimes a very potent way to move things away is reflecting. Oh, that's weird. There I am. Hi. And sometimes what is needed in order for us to know more about what to clear and be protected from, as well as how to do that, is an ounce of reflection of self, right? To really know what is it that needs to move on. It's sometimes an aspect of knowing ourselves enough to know what we want to keep and what we want to let go. This is a stone. It's rather heavy, actually, in an egg shape. And I'm going to put this here, representing all of the seeds, all of the beginnings, all of the what we're moving towards, but maybe that's not completely hatched or created yet, but it is in the works. It is becoming, so that we can hold space for that, even as all of this other stuff is going on. This is a thieves oil brew that a friend of mine made, and I am going to spritz this around for wellness, protection against sickness, mind, body, and spirit. I have an offering bowl of different plants, lavender, roses. Oh, okay, that wants to float. So I'm going to make an offering on the outside of our protected space. In my mind, this is an offering to that which is ready to leave us, meaning like we're done, we need things to move on. And yet, even when that is the case, sometimes there needs to be an offering made to say goodbye, go. Also some selenite, beautiful for conducting light, for illuminating, just like the nice, beautiful full moon that we just went through. Still nice and beautiful and big, but bringing illumination to our space inside of us and around us, so that we can more clearly and effectively notice what needs to go, what needs to be transformed, and that we can more effectively trust ourselves to know and to not doubt when things need to be done. Finally, before I use the rattle, I have a divination deck that is, all of them are renditions of different cave paintings from around the world, and they're all guardians, very powerful helpers. The words of describing the guardian, very helpful. This is the one that wants to come forth, and this is for all of us. And of course, take what works, chew on what is confusing, and leave the rest. So the name of this one, that's the rendition of the cave painting, and the name is Dancer of Friendship. I will look it up and I will read the message from this guardian. I have to have more light. That's why you're seeing more light. Ooh, look at that. May light be shown. That's pretty. Okay. I am the dancer of friendship. I extend my arms to embrace everything I see that holds goodwill towards me. I dance in the moment of delight and strengthen the intentions and desires of those who accept me. I hold up a mirror to all things and can bring you into the presence of a balanced life. If you lack the companionship of friends, I can help you find them. Once you have danced with me, you are no longer alone, but you walk with others at your side, no matter what trials or adversities you're met with. That's the blessing or the message from the guardian of friendship in the space of this circle, which is around clearing and protection. So when it says friendship, it doesn't only mean humans. There's all sorts of non-physical beings who can be helpful. There are the ones who have come forth here. There are the stones, they're all beings, right? Any of these stones can be helpful. The animal beings that are present. And so I'm going to rattle. And it's an opportunity for you to settle into yourself. Maybe there's some part of this altar, someone that has come forth on this altar that wants to reveal themselves to you in your internal space so that you can ask for help. Maybe there's an insight, a release. You're welcome to use your internal space with the rattle to let some stuff go and call in what you need. So feel free to turn your attention inward. What help do you need right now to do what needs to be done so that you can feel more protected and more clear in your life? Could scan your physical and energetic body and look or perceive for areas that need some attention. Maybe they need a clearing, a release. You can do that in your internal space. Call upon porcupine or spider or owl for any assistance. Maybe there's a healing or releasing space in your internal world where you could visit. You could imagine yourself there and sense the nourishment that is available to you there. Allow the rattle sound to shake up or stand, rub, transform, let go. You draw your attention into your heart, into your lungs, into your intuition. Ask for help for them to be cleared a little bit. Now allow yourself to notice even one thing that came to you or left you during this time that you could offer gratitude for. Say thank you. Someone showing up, a sense of someone being there, a feeling of assistance. Notice how it feels to say thank you. That in itself is clearing. And I'll take one last look within and notice if there's any space in your physical or energetic body, even in your mind, that feels thick or dull colored or sad. Take a moment and ask all the helpers that have showed themselves here today for help in even taking away or transforming a bit of it. Thank you to the water, to the fire, to the air, to our beautiful earth. all the stones, the animals, the plants, the people who have always lived where we are. If you know the name of the First Nations, Native people where you are or where you come from, if you are a visitor, and offer gratitude for being able to be where you are. If you don't know their names, maybe go look it up. Finally, settle your attention in your heart. Take a moment and offer gratitude to yourself for showing up every day, for all the ways in which you are supportive and helpful to yourself and others. And also give yourself the permission to take care of yourself, to have boundaries, to trust yourself, and to listen to your intuition. Thank you so much. Till next time.